come under fire, especially on social media. And right now it's taking also a political bent, as it were. Yesterday we heard from the Deputy President giving a press conference on what is the reality on the ground, or maybe not. And we want just to hear from Patrick Vidija just to tell us what is also trending so far. That is a fuel crisis, KOT on fire.
Good morning, Jubal. Yeah, actually, you know, it's just Kenyans on Twitter talking about their plight, and a lot of reactions have been coming in. Since yesterday, we saw a lot of motor vehicles lining in filling stations, guys sleeping, just waiting to, you know, get a chance to refill their vehicles. And the clips that have been going social media, you know, petrol assistants dancing when that, you know, a tanker came, trying to welcome, and, you know, people celebrating that at least they'll get to fuel. So this morning, Kenyans are just reacting again to how the cost of living has gone up. We have seen clips that there's a lady who was arrested for allegedly stealing a 3 liter of cooking oil. Some others saying they can't afford even to refill their gases, and landlords cannot allow them to cook with jikos. So it's just a mixed bag of reactions. And then coming at the backstop of, you know, politicians coming to speak about the issue. So Kenyans on Twitter are just asking, are these politicians taking advantage to seek political mileage, or do they really mean what they are saying? Do they really stand or feel the pain the ordinary Kenyan is going through? Yeah.
Also, Musalia Mudavadi as well is in a Twitter storm. People are saying that he's getting the short hand of a stick as far as nominations are concerned. Is that so?
Yes, yes, Dibal. I remember Mudavadi, since he joined the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, you know, guys have been really asking what are his stakes in the entire Kenya Kwanza Alliance. And of late, many of those political aspirants who wanted to vie on ANC have been dropping their ambitions in favor of aspirants who are going on the UDA ticket. So guys again are asking, is really Musalia having something of stake in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, or is he just there, you know, to what will be his benefit? So actually that is just what Kenyans are asking. Is he likely going to be shortchanged, because many of his soldiers are dropping in favor of UDA? So again, we are waiting to see how going forward things will continue to unfold in that Kenya Kwanza coalition alliance. And
lastly, also they're following closely what is happening with Russia and Ukraine war. We saw very disparaging pictures, I should say, on social media as far as the violence meted out to the resident of Abuka is concerned. What are they saying?
Yeah, Dibal, it is a sad state of affairs, and it is really sparking a lot of social media outrage. And this is after the Ukrainian defense came and said that it has evidence that Russian forces have committed war crimes in that Bucha city. So a lot of pictures have been circulating on social media, you know, showing how people have been killed, many of them with their hands tied, others, you know, faces covered. So people are just reacting, saying that is so extreme, it should not go to that extreme, and whether, you know, the Russian forces can try to de-escalate these killings of civilians and just let them continue with their normal lives. Yeah.
And lastly, mentioned, but I'll remiss if you don't really talk about also Malala and the state of his race, gubernatorial seat. We saw Rone Khalwale, you know, flinching back and, of course, giving that particular honor to Malala. What is the story?
Yeah, Dibal, again, Kakamega County is becoming an interesting place to watch. Bearing in mind that Khalwale and Malala were both contesting for governorship, but then Khalwale opted to drop his ambition in favor of Malala after that consensus, and the deputy president came out to announce that they had agreed that Malala should focus on governorship, and then Khalwale goes back to Senate. So again, Malala, as much as is being fronted by the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, remember remember there is also the former Ketraco boss, Fernandez Baraza, who is being fronted by the Azimio team. So again, it is becoming an interesting race now that this politician called Ronald Nyangala, who wanted to vie for Malava MP. So his wife has apparently been named as the running mate of Malala. So again, it is becoming interesting to see now how Malala is aligning his team, to win. Because again, Fernandez Baraza, they are saying, is not a person to handle with a single hand. So he needs to really marshal his teams and to make sure that he's having a winning team. So Kakamega County in general, it is becoming an interesting place to watch politically, to see how the Kenya Kwanza Alliance and the Azimio team will be marshalling their numbers. Yeah.
Right, thank you very much. And yes, those are the stories that you're working on. So we'll be, under the